Hello and welcome to Prove Me Wrong, the podcast where two people fight for their side of an argument, and I give out points based on good takes or even funny moments. I'm today's host, Drew Roberts, and today's debate topic is, which is better, ice cream or cake?
I'm Seth Dowd, and I'm arguing that ice cream is better than cake.
And I'm CJ Yakimson. I'm arguing that cake is better than ice cream.
At the end of this debate, the player with the most points is declared the winner and becomes the host for the next episode. So let's get started with our opening statements.
So, ice cream is a nostalgic treat that many enjoy on a hot summer's day. It can be used in endless ways and has unlimited flavors. Ice cream also holds a special place in people's hearts. No one would bat an eye if all cakes were to just disappear one day.
Cake is better than ice cream, but it has so many better qualities than ice cream. It doesn't melt, it can be made easily at home, it can be decorated however you desire, the list goes on. And besides, the public seems to agree with how many traditional events use cake over ice cream.
Now we're going to get to our debate portion of our podcast.
As I said, the public tends to use cake over ice cream for multiple traditional events, like birthdays or weddings, similar stuff.
Well, most people that I've met and talked to seem to tend to prefer to eat ice cream over cake. A lot of the people that I know think that the icing on cake is too sweet, and ice cream is just the perfect amount of savory.
Maybe they're just eating the wrong icing. Like, there's so many different types of icing that you can use on cakes. You don't even have to use icing. You can use fondant for it if you want to as well.
Well, yeah, but ice cream also has, a much larger variety of flavors and types than cake. Like, you got milkshakes, you got sundaes, banana splits.
That's the point for Seth.
Yeah, they have a bunch of different flavors, but cake, while it has more limited flavors, it can be decorated and have fun designs.
Ice cream can also be decorated and have fun designs. There's ice cream cake as well and ice cream cupcakes, so what's the point in having cake if you have ice cream versions of it?
Because the cake is just better. It doesn't melt. You don't need to refrigerate it, and it's easier to transport.
True, but ice cream is also a lot cheaper than cake most of the time. Cakes can get pretty high up there on expenses, but ice cream, just a tub of ice cream, like $3-4.
Well, yeah, you can just buy a tub of ice cream, but you can also just buy the cake mix boxes and make them at your own house.
In reality, though, what would you prefer on a hot summer day? Ice cream or cake?
Cake. You've seen kids, like the videos of the kids with their face covered in the icing. What kid doesn't like a nice a nice cupcake?
That's the point for CJ.
Well, every kid, no matter what, is going to take some cake over ice cream. But if you ask people our age or older, they're going to prefer ice cream instead of cake.
Not everyone, considering cake's obviously better.
Well, if you ask me, ice cream's texture is a lot better than cake because it's nice and creamy. It melts in your mouth, and cake is just sponge.
Well, you can have different types of cake textures. There's sponge cakes, regular, you can even have as the crumbly if you wanted to. It doesn't have to just be sponge.
All right, back to the fact that ice cream has a lot more flavors and a lot of different versions of it. Cake doesn't really have all that. You got cupcakes, lava cakes, stuff like that, but ice cream, you got blizzards at Dairy Queen, you got sundaes, banana splits, ice cream bars, popsicles, if that counts as ice cream.
Yeah, but you can't have hot ice cream like you can have hot cakes.
That's a point for CJ.
Those are good for winter days when ice cream's a little too cold to eat.
True, but ice cream is a classic. It's found. You got the ice cream trucks that drive around during the summer. It's a nostalgic treat for everyone in the summer.
Yeah, it is nostalgic, but cake can also be nostalgic. What do you have at every single birthday? Typically cake.
Typically cake, but I tend to have cookie or ice cream cake.
Yeah, I guess some people do have different, but the majority is just, cake. That's how majority of people do.
Well, all my siblings had something other than cake at their birthdays.
Seems to be your family thing. Every single party that majority of the parties that I've been to are just regular cake with icing or fondant.
That's a point for CJ. That's been my experience too.
I mean, there's also with milkshakes, which are made with ice cream. You've got cake flavors in those. You've got cake flavors in blizzards. So why do you need cake if you also got ice cream cake as well? I know I've mentioned that before, but saying again.
It's a point for Seth.
Well, I mean, saying that there's cake flavors of ice cream doesn't that just prove that cake is better? Because ice cream has to copy cake to be good?
Okay, that's not what I was saying. That's not what I was saying now.
It's a point for CJ.
I mean, what? Huh. If we have cake flavors in ice cream, that means we don't need cake. Like, we already have the flavors in ice cream, and we also have the ice cream cake.
I mean, yeah, but what if you want to enjoy that flavor of cake in the cold, and it's too cold to have ice cream?
It's never too cold for ice cream.
That's a lie.
Hey, my birthday's in February. I have ice cream in winter all the time.
Then again, we're going back to the traditional stuff. It's your family. We have cake all year round. Cake's good all year round.
I'm going to go back to the fact that some people don't like how sweet icing is. Because, with icing, most of them are about the same with how sweet they are. Sure, there's some outliers that are a little less sweet, but in reality, a lot of people don't like how sweet icing is, but ice cream it's not really too sweet. It's just, yeah.
Well, I mean, you can always just take the icing off or eat it with fondant, like I was saying earlier.
True, but fondant is it's like rubbery. It's kind of disgusting, really.
Yeah, I guess some would think, but then you can just go back to eating it without icing, and you can have one of the moist cakes, and those are better without the icing personally.
That's a point for CJ.
Cake is kind of weird without icing, though, isn't it? Because icing is like one of the main reasons for having cake. The icing decorates it, makes it look pretty. People aren't just gonna get a cake with no icing on it.
I'm going to stop you guys there. Me personally, I think that cake's better because it has more versatility in how you can use it. Like, you can decorate a cake for any kind of occasion. Ice cream's just kind of ice cream in a bowl, and you can't really decorate it for anything. And it looks like the winner of our debate is CJ with 4 points. That's all for this episode. Be sure to like and subscribe to Red Double Productions for any future episodes, as well as other releases from the Entertainment Marketing Program.
Sit up real quick. Yeah, it's fine.
That's not supposed to happen, Seth.
I know.
That was amazing. The fact that you're clicking it back together, that is...
Alright.
The amount of times I've dropped this Chromebook, the corners are shattered.
Alrighty, well...